let us remember us, how we are doing in this bank. The clapping should not stop, please.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः 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 शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठेत् गृहे दीपः
हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जैसे पहले खुद को जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना भेदभाव अपने मन से साफ कर सके भेदभाव अपने मन से साफ कर सके दोस्तों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके झूठ से बचे रहे सच का दम भरे झूठ से बचे
officially welcome everyone and set the tone of today's proceeding, I now invite Shri B. Chandrasekhar sir, Chief General Manager, SRNGS Wing, for the welcome address. Sir, I welcome you.
Most respected MD and CEO, Sri Satyanarayana Raju sir, Executive Directors, Sri Debashish Mukherjee sir, Sri Hardeep Singh Ahluwalia sir, Sri Bhavendra Kumar sir, and Sri Majumdar sir, distinguished guests and colleagues from head office, circles, regions, and branches. Good morning to everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this rewards and recognition program. The event is a celebration of hard work, our commitment to the bank, and our aim for excellence. Today, we have gathered here to celebrate the incredible spirit of motivation that drives us forward while keeping us together. We are here not just to acknowledge the outstanding achievements, but to honor the dedication, passion, and perseverance that made those achievements possible. Today, we shine a light on individuals and teams who have gone above and beyond, who have inspired us through their actions and proved that together we can. I would like to appreciate the winners for their achievements, as your accomplishments are more than milestones. They are proof of what can be achieved with vision and determination. Thank you for being role models and ambassadors of our institution's values. This celebration belongs to you all. Let us now begin this special occasion with pride in our hearts and a spirit of gratitude. Once again, welcome and thank you for being part of this wonderful occasion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now, let us hear from our esteemed executive directors of our bank, whose visionary guidance and stewardship continues to elevate Canara Bank to new heights.
We now invite Shri Devashish sir, Executive Director, to share his thoughts with us. Sir, we welcome you.
Good morning to all of you. Respected MD and CEO sir, my fellow executive directors on the board, and all the Canarites present here. First of all, let me congratulate all of you who have come here, because you have come as winners. And you know the spotlight should be on you, not on us. So, congratulations, all of you. Now, as winners, you have raised the bar. And now, to continue winning, which I believe is a habit, you have to continuously raise the bar, not only for you, but also for the next generation which will follow you. You had faith, and that is why you could achieve. Faith is a very important part of achievement. If you don't have faith on yourself, on the job, on the organization, on your leadership, on the leadership of the organization, then you cannot succeed. You can never succeed. I would urge you to pull your team forward and ask them to emulate the way you have functioned, the way you have contributed, and you will see, the organization will see the end results in the time to come. I will not lengthen my speech. I would like to conclude this by saying that a rising tide lifts all the boats. So if you are rising, if your trend is rising, then you take the organization along with you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir, for having us. Such a patronizing speech. Now, I would like to request Sri Hardeep Singh Ahluwalia, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you, respected MD sir, Executive Directors Shri Mukherjee Saab, Bhavinder Saab, Majumdar Saab, all the CGMs, GMs and Canarites present here. Congratulations to all of you for bringing us all together here. It is because of your 365 days hard work and that keeping the end in mind. The effective personalities, they have two important characteristics. That is, one is the proactive approach. Whatever responsibility has been shouldered to you, you take pride in taking that responsibility. Another aspect is you keep in mind the end in mind, that you will stand here and celebrate with us this reward and recognition program. So keeping end in mind is also a very, very important characteristics of highly effective, influential personalities. Another important thing that you all achievers present here is the achiever trait in you. Our achiever trait says that these personalities have a burning desire to achieve this type of feat again and again. Every day in the morning when they stand up, they feel very, very hungry and they make it sure that by this end, day end, you are going to achieve something very, very significant. And this continuous achievement, day in and day out, brings all of us bring together and celebrate this function. So we are really proud of you. And one thing that Mukherjee Saab was telling, that you have enormous responsibility in you. That together as Canara Bank, we have to grow as organization. So we like that this trait of yours to be rubbed to your fellow colleagues, so that together our vision, together we can and together we will, that really we achieves that mission of ours. So thank you all of you. I thank the organizers here, the Circle Head Hubli, the RO Head Goa, and not to mention Bhavinder sir for selecting this site. And so thank you all of us, all of you, for making this event so special. And congratulations once again. And I think all the lot present here will gather next year also because of the significant traits that you people have. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I request Shri Bhavendra Kumar sir to share few words.
Good morning to all of you. Beloved MD and CEO Sri Satyanarayan Raju sir, ED Sri Mukherjee sir, Sri Ahluwalia sir, and Sri Majumdar sir, my colleagues from corporate office, CGMs, GMs and CGMs from field, the regional heads, all the vertical heads, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of each one of you, on behalf of entire people who are present here, let me thank our MD and CEO, sir, for giving us the go ahead to conduct this program in such a beautiful location. So thank you, sir. And because Mukherjee sir has already said everything, whatever is said. But for our bank, which has become one of the largest banks in the country, so the responsibility on us, all the achievers, it has become great. And having done so much in the last financial year, so the way forward should not be in silos. So all the people who are assembled here, all the verticals, arrow heads and circle heads, our job should be to replicate the same what we have done in the last fiscal year 24-25. And unless we all work together, not in silos, so our bank will not be going to achieve the height of what we have already achieved. The profitability figures, the numbers, financial numbers, what we have achieved in the last financial year. So it is incumbent on all of us. And now we are sharing so much of numbers, the ratios, financial ratios with the field. Earlier this was all not discussed at the down below level. So my request to all of you to work tirelessly for the achievement of your numbers wherever you are posted. Don't work in silos, work in unison, work inclusively. So wherever you are there, don't think that if I do something it will not help. Every bit of things will be helping our bank to grow further, to be great bank. And for having achieved the numbers what you have all seen in the last financial year, so we have set the bar high. So profit numbers, the business numbers, everything, everybody has to see the resources, cheap generation of resources, and the deployment of resources in the retail, agriculture and MSME segment. That is all very important and this is needed. So we'll discuss, and we have already discussed so many things in the several meetings. So I wish you all the best and please perform the way you have performed up to now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your encouraging words. Now, may I have the privilege to call upon Shri S.K. Majumdar, sir, to please address us.
Respected MD and CEO, sir, Executive Director Mukherjee, sir, Executive Director Ahluwalia, sir, Executive Director Bhavendra, sir, CGMs, GMs, dear Canarites, and most importantly, the winners. Heartiest congratulations to each and every one of you. Winning is a habit. Once you start winning, I don't think that you can give up winning. So everyone whom we are celebrating today has that habit. And I'm sure, I believe that nobody in a team wants to be a loser. Everybody wants to win. And this 100-odd people who are present here should light that winning spirit in the teams that they work with. And I'm sure these 100 people, around 100 people whom we are celebrating today will light up this entire bank, rather will scorch the entire bank and achieve the enormous performance that we are hoping that we will be achieving in the days to come. Since these leaders have the capacity to light up, these 100 people have the capacity to light up the 90,000 odd people or 86,000 people, I thought I will show 4 or 5 slides. The people, our colleagues who heard me on 16th may find it a bit repetitive, but I will try not to be repetitive. Only 4 or 5 slides I want to see and show to you so that you understand the responsibility these 100 people have, where we are and where these 100 people can take us. Please. This is something where we are showing where we are. total business, if you see, some bank is ahead of us, some bank is behind us. But the average of the growth was total business was 10.92%. Our growth was 11.32%. This Similarly, for total deposit, the average growth of our peers was 10.17%, and we were at, if you see Canara, it is at 11.02%, which is also ahead. Let us see advances. Advances, 11.90% is the average, but we were a tad lower at 11.74%. But don't get disheartened. It is not that the top line which matters today. What matters, the bottom line. Come the RAM advances. RAM advances average, our peer banks grew at, including us, 13.45%. We are here also a tad lower at 13.23%. But these are such small differences. This slide is, I have put to show that we are growing in line with the market. There is nothing that we should do. In fact, the subsequent slide should show that we are ahead of the market. Next slide, please. Now, this is what we do, what the top line does. Ultimately, what counts is the bottom line. If you see Canara Bank, when I see operating profit, let us first see what is happening in the operating profit for the quarter. That is the last quarter. It was a fantastic quarter. We were number one in operating profit for the quarter amongst peers, and we stood at 8,284 crores. In net profit, we were for the quarter, for the first time, we crossed 5,000 crore and were at 5,004 crore. We are marginally lower than BOB of 5,048 crore. Remember, net profit is nothing. The difference between operating profit and net profit is the provision that we made. We made higher provision because we want to grow our PCR where we are low. If you see that difference is for calculating net profit, we made a provision, NPA provision of around 9,586 crore, because to improve our provision coverage ratio, which all our peers already have. BOB has made a provision of only 5,170. So that way, had we made as much provision as BOB did and did not think of provision coverage, maybe our profit would have been around 9,000 crore. That is the enormity of possibility that this bank has. Now, this is the figure of the year as a whole operating profit. There also we are number two. That was the brilliant quarter. Even for the whole year, operating profit, we were number two amongst the peers at 31,391. The only bank which is ahead of us was BOB at 32,435. In case of net profit, we were actually third at 17,027, behind UBI and BOB. But as I explained, it is only that provision, extra provision that we made that makes us third. Otherwise, as I said, we would have added 4,000 crore more, and we are virtually number one there. Next, please. Now, challenges. I want to tell this entire group what is the main challenge for this bank and how we have almost defeated that challenge so far. Our only challenge is that we have low CASA. that our CASA is lowest. It is historically. We are at 31.17, and if you see, the only bank which is near us is Union Bank at 33.52. Others are way above us. That is all of them. CASA means lower cost of deposits, and that affects our NIM. We have given Nietzsche that our NIM naturally is lower at 2.80. But the people with so much of CASA, what is the difference? Whether we are really behind? You will see that although our cost of deposit is high, we are trying to bridge, we are trying to address it very professionally. Our cost of deposit increase during the last 3 quarters of the year was only 4 bips, in line with BOB, whose CASA percentage is 39.97%. So we are bridging, although we are at a low CASA, we are not allowing our cost of deposits to go up. And that was possible. You know, this miracle is possible by all of you. If you look at December and you look at March, we were growing our deposit at around 8%, and suddenly we grew at 11%. And that was the call that our MD sir gave to add 10 lakh by everybody, to which each one of you have responded, and that has created the miracle. When we started, we thought we will be able to garner around 8 or 9,000 crore. All of you have proved us ekdam incorrect. And we could garner 16,000 crore. And 50% of that is CASA and 50% is RTD. And that has made this miracle of 4 basis points. So that's, don't wait. Here, only point I want to drive. If I have low CASA, don't crib about it. We have low CASA, but we have to circumvent that through challenges, through calls like the one our MD sir gave, and you all rose up to it. You all are leaders. So give those calls daily. This RTD call does not end here. This call remains. Maybe you are in a position to give a better call. There is one more call which has been given, is RD, which you have to add during, you have been given targets. By May end you have to achieve certain amount. And why was that call given? The call was given so that that much amount we can garner every month for the next 12 months. For a bank like Canara having lower CASA, we have to give such calls, and that call should come from within each one of you, the leaders like you, and that is the most important thing. Another advantage to beat this is our yield on advance. Look at our yield on advance, which that we will see. That is, you see this. Our yield on advance is the highest amongst our peers at 8.83. So what can beat that lower NIM? One, we have to do these calls, that we have to do more RDs, RTDs. Of course, CASA we are working tirelessly for that. And see to it that yield on advance, we have this leadership position. In spite of a lower CASA, our operating profit then will get protected. This have to be achieved. I will show the next slide. Next slide, please. This is RAM. We are gradually moving. One way to address this is moving from corporate to RAM. We have already moved in last 5 years from 52% RAM to 47% RAM, and this should grow and unabated. In a year's time, we should at least cross 58%, and in a couple of years, the aim is to achieve 60%. Why so? You just see what is our RAM percentage. We are already ahead of my peers. And we have to have this leadership position here in RAM. And why so? Why are we talking of RAM to grow? See that yield that RAM gives. The average RAM yield is 9.30%, where the corporate yield is 8.21%, which is also by any standard good. But you see, if this share of 9.30% grows further, nothing can, our constraint of lower CASA will not be there. The very purpose of having CASA to a large extent will be bridged by this. See, retail, our average yield is 9.61. This retail is excluding gold. Our agriculture and allied, the average yield is 8.74%. This is also excluding gold. MSME, the yield is 9.92%. This is also excluding gold. And our gold, including both agriculture and retail put together, is 8.84. Corporate is 8.21. So I will say this is, the RAM is the focus, retail is the focus, MSME is the focus. MSME is the place where we are not doing so well. It is because MSME is an area which has to be driven by leaders like you. It has to be driven at branches. It has to be driven at ROs, COs. Of course, HO, but the chunk should come from that. And that is the reason I chose to show this. I would also urge the large corporate, when I show 8.21, which is a good yield, as far as corporate is concerned, negotiate better for rate of interest. Always be aware of our constraints, our cost of deposits, our cost of funds when we negotiate. If we remember this, nothing can beat us. Next slide, please. These are the areas, leaders, we have to focus. Fee-based income, we are at a comfortable position only next to we are next to UBI. You know why we are next to UBI? Because their increased portion, more than us, is the cash management. They earn a lot of money. We have also started well. We have started, maybe it is about a year which we have started. Have that is, we have a lot of NBFC exposures, lot you have made them avail the cash management services from us. More have to be done. Union Bank does that. They had a grand success there. That we need to bridge here. Next is, we are in a leadership position in technically written off accounts. That leadership position should continue. Nothing that, as you know, that these 6,828 is what we achieved. We should not be far behind this year also. That should be the focus. Choose, identify those written off accounts where we can recover. And it should never be less than 6,000 this year. It has to be achieved, and that onus lies on the leaders present here. Next is PSLC commission. We have a leadership position, 1,500 crore. Why so? Because all this PSLC is out of the priority sector extra that we have, percentage over 40%. That is due to gold. This thing may not remain going forward. Already this will come down. This is, even as we talk today, this year we may reduce it by maybe 400, 500 crore. And because of the regulatory expectations that we cannot, gold loan will not come down. Be mindful. But categorization of gold loan as agriculture loan, which fetches us PSLC, may come down. but nothing to worry, that only gold will be converted into retail, and that retail fetch as it is gets us higher rate of interest. So this is a small amount. 1,000 crore is nothing in a portfolio that Canara Bank has. It has to be compensated. That is how I am showing it here. Another thing, this is income side. Expenses side we have to control. Our operating expenses, if you see, is only next to UBI. That too, our staff cost is the highest amongst our peer banks. Because of the staff benefits that this bank gives, our staff cost is the highest. In spite of that, our operating expenses is only next to SBI, much lower than PNB and BOB. We must have an eye on that. And if you see operating expense as a percentage of total expenditure, ours is the lowest. This leadership position we must maintain. All leaders, branch, ROs, CEOs, have an eye on your expenses. Nothing will go wrong. Next, please. Last slide. This will be my last slide. Is another factor which will actually, amongst other than yield, NIM, cost and revenue, is which will add to the operating profit, is our slippage management. As you see, our slippage management, we are number one amongst all our peers. Although our slippage ratio is 0.90, but we have come down vis-a-vis last year by 38 bips. PNB has come down by 1 bips. This is 1 year on year. UBI 12 bips, BOB 21 bips. So you think even this year if we can come down by 38 bips, what it will do? If you can manage this straight away adds to profit. Because if you contain slippage, you make lesser provisions. And tomorrow we are going very shortly for Ind-AS implementation. This will also, slippage management plays a big role in lower provisions there. See our net NPA and gross NPA. I think we all should be proud of. Our net NPA, again, we are number one in reduction, where it has come down by 57 basis points. Whereas our next person is UBI, who has come down by 40 basis points. We have already come to 0.70. We have given a target of 0.60 for this year. And I believe the way you all are going and what the capacity that this room has, we will reach the yearly target which we have envisaged of 0.60% by September. This is not only a wish, it will happen. And you all can make that happen. That's all I want to. And PCR, this is a corollary to this. Why our net profit is low. Our provision coverage ratio has moved to 92.7, 360 basis point in a year. And we are now almost, we have joined the big brothers club as far as PCR is concerned. So this is, we are poised to do great things. The rest is in your hand. A little challenge is there, that is rate cut, as you know, is happening. RBI is cutting rates and it is expected to cut rate by 75 bips to 1 percentage point maybe during next 1 year. That will have, because your EBLR will be immediately cut. That is, which are linked, but deposits will take at least 6 months to adjust. So this is only a short-term setback. And in this short-term setback has to be met by what we have discussed. And I am sure that we will beat, we may not be able to beat in CASA, we may not be able to beat in NIM, but we will be able to beat in operating profit and net profit, and that's what counts. All the very best. Together we can, together we will.
Thank you so much, sir. And now the movement we all have been working for and looking forward. It is our honor to invite a leader who has been the driving force behind Canara Bank's remarkable journey in past few years with innovation and excellence. I welcome Shri K. Satyanaraju, sir, Managing Director and CEO, Canara Bank. Sir, we welcome you.
Since it is a reward and recognition program, I don't take much time sharing our views and all. There will be occasions to share our views. We will share then and there. First of all, my senior colleague on the board, Sri Mukherjee sir, my other board of directors, Hardeep, our Bhavendra and Mazumdar, and our partner in progress, insurance company representatives, Anuj Mathur and Bajaj Finance, the people and all who are all there. They are also instrumental in celebrating this function every year. And my dear Canara family members and their family members. We have started last 2 years several initiatives. Of course, those initiatives were little painful for all of us. But once we have come out of that after 2 years, now everybody is telling that. I have seen that last few days, many of the senior people in the industry or in the outside the industry are rating the Canara Bank as best among 11 public sector banks. That itself is a great acknowledgement for our initiatives and our success stories. We always believe in transparency, as I told. So we have two yearly annual functions what we are hosting. One is board strategy meet. The second one is a reward and recognition program. So board strategy meet, we are calling all the top brass who are as per the rankings and all, and whom we could not call to the board strategy meet, the next level performers all we are invited here. So you are all on the part of the top cream of this bank. Celebrating always with the successful people, it motivates even myself and my top management so that we want to do much more. But what I expect from you is, don't be happy with the receiving award from your MD and EDs. I expect from most of you should be in the position that you also give rewards to your staff members. That means you should become an ED and MD at the earliest, so that you also can recognize the awardees. Don't be happy, don't be satisfied only with the receiving the award. Keep continue that success. Automatically you one day the other you will become an MD or ED, so that you also can give rewards to your staff members. Last 3-4 days I am seeing that daily some bad news because of our staff members are meeting the accidents and all. I want to sensitize all of you at this particular moment. Even today morning also I got a message. See, every day it's very difficult to digest such type of messages. It's a transfer season. I expect that you all has to move from one place to another place. Whether you yourself is driving or you are hiring a person, be cautious. It's a matter of only a time, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, you may take more time to reach your destiny. Don't be in a hurry to reach that position by crossing the limits. Sometimes our progress will be abruptly stopped. That's not a good sign for all of us. Continuously last 4 days I have seen 4 accidents and we lost our 4 people. Not only the 4 people, their family members. Never be so hurry in that. It doesn't matter half an hour or 1 hour if it delays. Even if your driver is crossing 100 kilometer per hour, even on the highway, it is you has to caution him that he has to go slower. Maybe he is very efficient. Why I am telling repeatedly, the world champion in the A1 racing has died in the accident. So no one on the earth is a perfect in driving. So don't believe yourself or don't believe on your drivers who goes beyond the speed, and don't lose our lives, because life is ultimately is the most valuable thing on the earth. That's what actually when I'm seeing that repeatedly, I thought that I have to share it with you. As a family head, your well-being is our first and foremost important thing. Many things daily we hear, but whenever we hear such type of things, no, we lose so much energy on the whole day. It haunts us. Be careful, because you are all traveling with the family and all. Take care of the family. Your presence is very much important to your family, and I don't think that there is a substitution to you on the earth to your family members. So that's my appeal from all these things. Let's continue to do the good things. Whatever we are doing, a trendsetter in the bank industry, that canvassing 16,000 crores by together 82,000 people is a trend setting in the industry. No public sector and private sector bank could show that, but Canara Bank could show that in just 2 months. And let's continue to do that, such type of fundamental basic things. And I'm sure we can prove that industry that no one can match the Canara Bank and Canarites. That's of course we already proved, but we should not be complacent. We continue to do that. And current year, when we are so happy by seeing that 5,000 crores net profit, a psychological figure when we crossed. Don't think that 2 years back when we started our journey, that whatever we have taken the 3 years business strategy, one dream figure we have taken, that is 20,000 crores by March 2026. I always remember that. Among all other things, I remember that's the 20,000 crores net profit. So that will continue. That will be this year task for us. And I am sure with the support of all of you and our other Canarites, we can, I don't say easily can achieve it, but definitely we will achieve it. If we can achieve 20,000 crores, just remember that how much benefit individual staff members will get you. And we are the first banker extending any staff benefits. Now recently we increased the petrol limits, no? Most of the branch heads got the 15 liters extra. And in many areas, we are much better than the biggest bank of country, the State Bank of India. In staff benefits. When I joined the bank, everybody always, they used to think that don't compare yourself with the SBI. You see that what is the other banks are giving. But now, in our board, we are able to convince our board that even we are proposing better than the State Bank of India. That's where actually we are now moving towards. That is only because we are performing very well. So continue that performance and let's work. And whenever there is a call from head office, wholeheartedly participate in that. There must be some homework behind that. Yesterday and today you might have seen in the newspapers and circulars also that Canara Bank has reduced the rate of interest on term deposits and the savings bank. Not to worry about that, behind that there is a thought process. In another 1 week we will give you one more weapon so that you can popularize that. We are waiving minimum balance charges in all savings bank accounts. So no saving bank account will be charged any money, just mere not maintain the minimum balance. That the bank also will come out with a huge publicity. You also start working on that. Rate of interest, nobody bothers. Certain things they bother. There you have to work on that. That's our business strategy. We are coming up first, we want to reduce the rate of interest, let the market pe jaane dijiye 1 week. Then we will come out in the market saying that Canara Bank has waived entire minimum balance charges That we will give a publicity and people will carry with that feeling. That's the business strategy. And we will come out with the new calls also. In the last week, of course, next week only we will give a call. Maybe around 30th and all. The June 1st to 30th, again 82,000 people are supposed to work on one particular parameter. That's very simple, which can be easily achieved. And first and foremost, I myself will do that, and I will expect you to do that. Be ready for that. And again, we have to do from June 1st to June 30th. One more call will come. That's pertaining to only savings bank, and one should achieve that. When you are implementing it, again, administrative tough task that will be there, because when we are giving the benefits, we will be the very kind-hearted, very big-hearted people. But when it comes for the results, we are taskmasters, and once we are given a call, there is no question of second thought, and there won't be any negotiations. It has to happen, and I am sure it will happen. But finally, before concluding why the bank is so successful is, if you compare that entire 12 public sector banks, you will see only the Canara Bank, the top 5 people will sink in one word. I never seen in the last 2.5 years that there is a difference of opinion among these 5 people. Not even once. Not even once, and not even one word. That's the reason actually we could show these results. That's very rare feat in the field. Why I'm telling you is, it's not the greatness of these 5 people. I'm telling you, take it in your level also. If you can take the people along with you, and as a team, if you have a single word, whether it's a branch, region, or the circle, or the wing, you also will be so successful. So encourage that type of inclusiveness in your any decision making. All the best, enjoy very well. And before concluding it, I must say thanks to the Manipal circle head as well as their team members, and the Goa regional office and their team members. Actually, when we thought of Goa, we thought that it's a summer, so water sports will be there, let the people enjoy in that. But along with you, you are all brought the rains also. So that's why we could not accommodate you in outside, but enjoy the rain sitting at the room. That's what we can advise you that. But hope you are all enjoying it. If you are all enjoying, give the credit to Bhavendra and the team. If at all, if you have any inconvenience in your arrangements or anything, blame your MD. Okay? All the best. Do well.
Thank you so much, sir. The mantra for the day has already been given to you. Don't just be satisfied by taking awards from MDs or ADs. Rather, you also should be giving awards to your staff. That mantra shall be followed forever. Thank you so much, sir, for this mantra. It's time to honor the guest of the hour, Sri Devashish Mukherjee, sir, Executive Director, who is going to get superannuated on 31st May. First and foremost, I shall be telling you about his achievements. Mukherjee, sir, is a shining example of academic excellence and professional integrity. He completed his education in BSc Honours in Physics, BA in Economics, and post-graduated in Business Administration. He is MBA in Finance. Sir, finances are hot and good topic, so I'm honored. He did his MBA from University of Kolkata and have also obtained Certified Associate of Indian Institute of Bankers, CIB, from IIBF Institutes. These accomplishments laid the groundwork for a stellar career in the banking sector. He has taken charge as Executive Director of Canara Bank on Feb 19, 2018, and since then he has played a pivotal role in overseeing the functions of corporate credit, international operations, integrated treasury, global trade processing center, financial management, associates and subsidiaries, risk management, resources and operations wing of the bank. He is currently member of the boards of 2 listed entities, Canpin Homes Limited and Canara Bank. He is also a member of the board of the subsidiaries joint venture companies vis-a-vis Canara Robeco Asset Management Company, Canara HSBC OBC Life Insurance Company, Canara Bank Securities Limited. Prior to joining Canara Bank, he started his career with Punjab National Bank as a financial analyst in Scale 2 in 1994. He joined United Bank of India as an Assistant General Manager, Credit in year 2006. He worked in various capacities at regional offices, headed corporate finance branches at Kolkata, and was Regional Manager of Bihar region. He has vast experience in corporate credit, credit monitoring, and recovery. A man of many talents, he is also an avid reader and a seasoned traveler. So, your journey continues to inspire us. We, the youngsters, look forward to be like you. On behalf of all Canarites of Manipal Circle, I'd like to thank you from the core of our heart for guiding us and motivating us. Please give a big round of applause to our Mukherjee sir. Our clap should tell our honor for him. With us, for motivating us each and every day.
So I had to come once again before you to thank all of you for your good wishes and of course the Mangalore Circle and all the rest of you who have joined them in felicitating me on my superannuation, which will be on 31st of May. So that was not expected that it will happen in Goa, but anyway, all good wishes are accepted. With great humility I accept all good wishes, and then whatever I wanted to tell you, I told you in the morning. I will not repeat. But then these occasions are very rare when so many people are present in your sent-off. So thank you once again, and God bless you.
Big congratulations to all of you. Well done. Keep shining. I was carefully listening to Majumdar sir, our ED sir, when he was talking about bank's achievements. And I was so happy to see that bank has done so much under the leadership of MD Shri Raju sir. It's really big feat for the bank and for all of us. We're really privileged. I also thought maybe I'll take this opportunity to talk about some of the other achievements which we have seen. And again, a big thank you to all of you for that. Our company, and within that, Canara Bank, we have seen 33% year-on-year growth. Wonderful. Not just that, in the month of November, with support from all of you, we achieved a milestone, which no other public sector bank has been able to even do half of that, which is 500 crores of mobilization of NFO. It's a big achievement. Friends, you have actually created a record which other people are trying to beat, but they have not been successful. So a big thank you to all of you for that. another milestone which we are looking forward to under our guidance of leadership of MD sir. His vision to get this joint venture company listed. It's a big thing which MD sir envisaged almost 6 months back, and we are on that journey. And friends, this journey cannot be done alone by us. I think this journey is where all of us will come together and be really successful in getting this company listed. I'm really proud of Canara Bank being a parent for last 18 years. And this is the time when it has come to unlock that value, to give it back to the shareholders. So I'm actually looking forward to a big listing of this company, fulfilling the vision of our chairman and MD of the bank. So with that, I would like to thank each one of you. I would also like to mention that when bank distributes, it's not just income, commission income. Bank also gets 51% share of profits and 51% of IEV. So you people have actually set the record. I would also like to mention that today, Canara Bank, in terms of insurance distribution, is next only to SBI. So big achievement. We are the best among other public sector banks. So some of these achievements, and I can go on, but I don't want to because lunch, I'm sure all of you must be hungry. But I'm so pleased that last year was our best ever year in last 18 years. And the credit of that goes to all of you and our leader, MD sir, EDs, without which support, I don't think so we could have accomplished it. So thanks a lot, and I'm very hopeful this support will continue. I'm blessed to be here, and thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.
Respected MD sir, respected ED sirs, all the CGMs, GMs, first of all, we would like to thank you for giving us such a wonderful opportunity, for placing us over here to see that we make the things make better and to understand how the culture goes across the business and what dynamics, the market challenges which are there in the present market, we would like to confront on that. Also from team Bajaj Allianz General Insurance Company Limited, we would like to congratulate all the performers over here who have made their way. Without their efforts, definitely we would not have been in a position to stand over here. So all credits to all the Canarites, here the people who have come here and also on the off the field. There's a saying, what I really want to recollect it, the elders says, we should never forget the way we have come here. So, Balehi, we have taken a lot of pain in terms of reaching to this extent. So we should also ensure that how the multiple challenges which comes over here, facing all the challenges what you have made your way here, definitely the organization will be very proud of you, and all the credit goes to all the Canarites here. Thank you one and all. So we'd like to come to the major thing. So Bajaj Finserv to buy the Allianz in stake in life and general insurance arms over 24,000 crores. I'll not make it more, so I'll go in a crisp way, so that now how do we have to take to the next level. So things have been better off over here in the company. We are one of the leading general insurance companies with 6.9 market share and with a gross written premium of 21,583 crores. Our solvency ratio, basically if you want to talk about the solvency ratio, we are at 325%, which is the best of the market, and covering the number of customers with 16 plus crore, and profit after tax is 1,832, and the gross claims paid is around 12,482 crores. So looking at all the aspects, definitely we have the derivatives to how to see the things in a better way and to make the relationship strong over here, considering the customer centric, because obviously we all know that Canara Bank is customer centric. How do we capture these customers and to see the needs of the customers get catered over there? This is our distribution of the lead company. So over 2,040 bank partners, we have the partnership actually, and 22 national tie-ups, and also 26 NBFCs and 5 SFBs and 1 payment bank also. So these are our completely a distribution network where we are placed in motor dealers, we are in agency model, we are in large corporates also, so the broker channel. The bank assurance model is one of the famous thing what we take up as a company into the need. The focus is totally into the different scenarios. The distribution network also followed by the rural segments, what in the metros, what we are going to do, the tier 1, tier 2 cities, how the geography has been maintained, how are we going to capture the market in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities actually. The strengthened by the lowest grievance ratios, so striving towards the continuous improvement in the care and the empathy. So we are the company who sees the lowest grievance in the market, and which has been published by the IDA also. It's already been taken into the consideration, and it's all in the social network. So the best NPs, the motor promoter core, and motor we have the net promoter core, and also health we have the net promoter core. So we see that we are the best in covering the coverages, and also see that the claims have been properly made, and how are we going to sustain it in the market to see that the customer is being satisfied over here. Aggregated, these are some of the awards which our company has been gained. We have been taken as the General Insurance Company of the Year, and the Best Fraud Risk Management Initiatives of the Year, the Best Travel Insurance Company, and the Product Innovator. We are into the innovations of the new product, Bajic Recognized Iconic Brands of the Year, and also much more. And with our beloved MD, Mr. Tapan Singhal, MD and CEO, has been honored with the CEO of the Year, and this is from the ground level what we have been taken into. These are some of the banks which we have the partners. As everybody knows, we do under this open architecture. So we had entered into Canara Bank tie-up, and we all treat as a magicians. We treat Canara Bank as our mother bank. Since after the Canara Bank only tied up, we have got all the other banks tied up with us actually, followed by what has been told here, PNB, the J&K Bank, and the Union Bank, the Central Bank of India, the Bank of India, the Bank of Maharashtra, and Punjab and Sindh Bank. So we treat, and all credits to the Canara Bank here, with that, with the moral what we take care and see that the things can be specified over here. We also have other NBFCs, private banks, and also regional rural banks, RRBs here. This is a product innovation. So what latestly, what we have brought, I'll just quickly run through, but we will take this product into the ground level since the training has been conducted across the RO circles on these products. So I'll just keep it over here. So latest product is the surety bond, what we are going to do it. Surety bond is nothing but India has become the world's largest construction market where the BGs can be taken, so that India will require a lot of things. So in this surety bonds, what are the type of surety bonds that we cover? So how do we surety bond works? How can we concentrate more on the construction companies and see that the best of the things can be provided over there. This is something, a unique product, which is called as a Privé, what we have launched. I'll just see, this is an HNI product which caters all the coverages under one customer. So this is a particularly HNI customer centric, where he takes one policy, two policy, or motor policy, health policy, travel policy, or a property policy. Everything can be covered under one thing, and the service can be provided. I'll just show a small video of this actually, so how this runs.
Some relationships are special. They understand exactly what you need without you having to say it. At Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, we want to build such a relationship with you. One of undivided and utmost care. Thoughtfully curated only for you. Just how you like it. Privé, exclusively yours by Bajaj Allianz General Insurance.
So this is one of the product which caters the HNI, so that now ultimate care has been taken to the end-to-end reasons actually. So claim handling capacities, the motor and health, we'll just go through it. So The NatCat claims, this is one of the things where recently we have seen the floods used to come earlier in once in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. But nowadays, the property, if I see, the NatCat claims, which is really going to the worst situation, you never know at what time, at which month, what rain comes and what damages have been caused. So under this, so the major claims, the J&K floods, the cyclone, and the Kerala floods, and the cyclone of Amphan, and also cyclone Fani. These are all the claims which majorly comes, and nowadays, you never know unseasonal rains which are coming. So we do product with complete coverages so that the bank assets are being covered here. Under this, I just want to show a small one more video, if you have permission, so that the claims, the people generally have the tendency of the claims have been paid or not paid and how it has been taken by the publics. But the thing is, we do have a small video for that, and let me run through it and make this happen. Mr. Inder, request you to kindly...
At Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, care comes first. That's why, more than insurance, we champion care that helps Indians worry less and smile more. Care that helps Indians go out and achieve without holding themselves back. Care that brings a smile to millions...
I don't believe any of it. Arey, insurance companies are known for not paying.
Not paying? Bajaj Allianz General Insurance try करो.
मेरे को तो मेरा claim same day ही मिल गया. काहीच problem नहीं झाला. I got my claim amount automatically. How cool, no?
जनाब, बजाज एलियांज जनरल इंश्योरेंस ने अब तक 1 करोड़ क्लेम सेटल किए हैं. टोटल ऑफ 50,000 करोड़ रुपीस दिए हैं लोगों.
50,000 करोड़ रुपीस?
जी बिल्कुल.
छोड़ो. Insurance is not my cup of tea. Too much limitations here.
Limitations? My health insurance is giving me an unlimited sum assured for my treatment. Actually, it's for me and my family.
No, I don't believe it. Well, ये document, वो document, and it always takes too long.
अब वो time गया, uncle. We got our claim amount in just 20 minutes. Thanks to the Bajaj Allianz General Insurance app. Paper free, problem free. Just technology, uncle.
Yeah, but...
But listen to me. We got our claim easily because our flight got delayed by more than 30 minutes. And it was completely hassle-free.
I know ये कैसे work करता है. Something is always excluded. Something small, but something important. But our home insurance covers everything inside our house. And my darling.
Everything.
Okay. But what about people who really needs insurance? Farmers? Villagers?
अंकल जी, मैं हरप्रीत सिंह पंजाब से और मेरे पास आएगा परमित्रा ऐप, वेदर डाटा, पर्सनल एडवाइस और यहाँ तक कि पूरी इंडिया की मार्केट का रेट सब कुछ है इस ऐप पर. ये खेती करने और मेरे बच्चे का फ्यूचर बनाने दोनों में मदद करता है.
And Bajaj Allianz General Insurance has around 1 lakh care advisors across the country.
Also, they have partnerships with some of the most trusted private, public sectors and multinational banks in India today. That's a pan-India network of around 45,000 branches.
Now it's all on your mobile, sir. You can buy a policy or settle the claim all through an app or a QR code.
If everything can happen online, as you say, the online risk, उसका क्या?
सवाल ही नहीं उठता. Thanks to Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, जो मुझे हर तरह के साइबर फ्रॉड से प्रोटेक्ट करता है.
Bajaj Allianz General Insurance provides risk solutions for my electronic business. Thanks to them, I don't have to worry about anything, big or small. I meet all my orders on time.
After the floods in Kerala, their teammates traveled door to door to help people with their insurance claims. They helped me too.
Not just in Kerala, but after the Kashmir floods, Chennai floods, Maharashtra disasters and more. In total, they disbursed claims worth over 2,200 crore rupees.
Okay, now that's impressive.
Sir, today Bajaj Allianz General Insurance covers almost 10 crore Indians. That's 1 in every 13 people in India.
10 crore Indians. Wow.
But we didn't stop at people. We also cover your best friend.
Who? Him?
Sir, are you smiling?
Well, maybe you are right.
Thank you, sir. So you see, that's why for the last 20 years, more than insurance, we have provided care through everything we do. Because our care helps you smile, no matter who you are or what you do. Bajaj Allianz General Insurance. Care only yours.
Thank you, sir. We have crossed from the day of inception of the tie-up. So we have crossed around 1,545 crores across pan-India. And the journey continues. And this year, definitely we are going to reach to the next milestone. and the way we have been grown. And here is the growth of what the revenue and also the premium. So we have grown by 21% in the last year, and the first time what we have crossed our revenue targets in the last year with all the supports. And here I would like to mention the special thanks to from our bancassurance section and Shri R.P. Jaiswal sir, the way he has supported us and also looking into the different aspects of the business, that the revenue should not be stoppable for us, and covering the entire coverage over here. And also with this year, we have exited around 364 last year, and this year we are going to aim at 500 plus. That should be our aim in terms of the premium, and of course the target of revenue, we should not look nothing less than 55 to 60 crores of this year actually. And definitely with all the support of yours and dedication, definitely we are going to create this a milestone. So this is done. And health renewal, so we'll come back to this later. And these are some of the profits what we have done, underwriting profits or losses as far as the health is concerned. So this is the projection for the complete circle wise what we have done for this year, and definitely each and every circle and ROs will be completely done, and where the manpower has been done, and also we have the geo officers who are catering the needs of the customers. So we have 360-degree coverage of health, and health would be the prime focus area for this year, and definitely in this challenge the health would be taken to the next level, and also the penetration would be made more. So that's it from my side, sir. Rest of the things are on the job, and thanks for giving us the opportunity, and together we'll definitely make it more, and definitely we'll take it to the next level, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.